on the cusp. It's coming. I can almost... And there it is! Complete! Freedom!
2019年反送中修訂條例吸引咗大批示威者，幾十萬人和平。
A controversial extradition bill is driving massive protests in Hong Kong. Protesters clashed with police Monday, one day after hundreds of thousands of people marched peacefully through the city. The proposed legislation, Article 23, would allow extraditions to mainland China. It has triggered outrage amongst residents who organised one of the largest demonstrations since the former British colony was handed back to China in 1997. Since then, more...
I'm coming! Fuck's sake! Class starts in 15 minutes and we're nowhere near school. I'm just stuffed down on my Charlotte Bow whilst Jessie hails us a green taxi, but I don't care if I'm late. Jessie. Millie! Are you listening? The protest is this Saturday. Yeah, I heard you! God! Well, he's asking for a slap. No, I love him, but he won't stop going on about these protests. It's doing my head in. It's not that I don't care about Hong Kong, but right now I feel like shit. My throat is dry as fuck, and there's glitter in my butt crack. I must have called him before I passed out. Well, that's where he found me. On the floor. Covered in soy sauce, smelling like pork and last night's vomit. Well, thank God my parents aren't here. They're away on a business trip for like a month. I'm a classic case of British expat growing up around the world, country to country. Shanghai, Qatar, New York, and from age 9, Hong Kong. So I'm a citizen of everywhere and nowhere. Well, technically I'm defined as a third culture kid. Means I've grown up in a country different to my parents. My child psychiatrist said that was a bad thing. Jessie! My time! Well, Jessie's actually from Hong Kong. And he's got that typical nerd look about him, you know? Glasses. And an uncanny ability to turn small talk into a high-stakes event. Intense. Sensitive. But passionate. And my best friend. Plus we both love bubble tea. Shit. Taxi's here! The taxi's hot and sticky. I can feel a pool of sweat forming around my thighs. I'm ready to tell Jessie he missed out on an amazing night, but he starts talking to the driver instead, something about the HKU Professor Benny Tai. Rest of the Cantonese I can't understand. God, I wish the driver would turn off his shitty radio.
The situation in Hong Kong at the moment. Protesters are holding rallies for 5 consecutive days as more of Hong Kong society join young demonstrators who have made up the bulk of the protest movement. The next being held in Mongkok on Saturday. Many fear that China's proposed legislation could be the beginning of the end to Hong Kong's autonomy from China. They are driving the call for a general strike today. Many businesses have closed while there is something approaching. Transport chaos there for more local restaurants.
Whoa! Jesus! Easy on the brakes! Why have we... The taxi stopped in front of a police barricade. Well, the officer raps on the window. He's asking for us to turn back. I mean, the driver tries, but like a snake, protesters weave their way around, blocking every entrance. This is new. I can hear the beat of a drum coming from outside. Great. Hungover and now this. Someone's really got it out for me. Whatever. Focus on positives. I'm gonna be late for school. Jessie! Hey the man! Looks like we're walking.
Millie, Jessie, you're late. Anyone do the homework?
我唔多，只要要補數。Think of 6 by the way.
Did you go out last night?
冇抄我啦，抄人哋啦。
Miss Joy, have you marked our test yet?
I feel unstoppable. Words got round that I was drinking last night. I'm getting a few judgy stares from my classmates, but who can blame them? These guys spend all their time head down cramming for some tests. Highlighters, flashcards, tutors, or the pressure for success. See, in Hong Kong, you're either from here or you're shipped in for your parents' career. Either way, you've got to be at the top of your game. Starts from the parents and trickles right down. Parents high pay. That's what Jesse's got. Tired parents, always monitoring, constraining, dictating. Huh? Shit. Miss Choi's asking me a question and I was not paying attention. I looked at Jesse. He's just drawing me a blank. Sorry, what was the question again? She asks me what I'd be bringing in for International Food Day. I don't know. Shumai? The class laughs. I don't get it. I meant from Britain. Oh, right, yeah. Curry? She moves on. Across the class, Becca, the other UK girl, is judging me. British bitch. No, I'm not stupid. I've just never lived anywhere that long, let alone Britain. Jesse's the only one who seems to get that. Now, I love Hong Kong, but I can't say I'm from here because I'm not. Home is just the next job location my parents get sent to. Parent type B. Two people who make it their business to create business. My parents spend most of the time working long hours and barely checking in. What? Wow. Jesse's first act of defiance, a balled up note. Saturday's protest, you in or out? Huh. Jesse's really going through with it. I didn't think he had it in it. See, Jesse and I's friendship started because he wasn't able to follow through. Age 9, we went on a school trip to the Big Buddha. To get there, you have to climb 268 steps, steep steps, or steps where they sell you a mandatory fan. The whole class went, but Jesse couldn't make it to the top. Something about a fear of seeing monkeys. Rather than leaving him behind, I stayed with him. Told him the view was overrated and we'd try another day. Well, we've never been back, but we've been friends ever since. Staring at this note, I feel like this could be another Jesse fallout moment. I mean, the protests will blow over. Besides, I've already made us plans. Drinking, at a bar, Danny's bar. I usually go by myself, but Jesse's never been and he has to go. It's a teenage rite of passage. I write down on the note, bar instead, just as Miss snatches it out of my hand. She looks at it, looks at me, and starts to read the note out loud. You'd like to go to a bar instead? How fitting. This says we both have to go to detention straight after school. Passing notes in class is frowned upon. Apparently, so is drinking. She doesn't say anything about the protest, though.
Chen Daoxiang, the head of the Chinese army garrison in Hong Kong, said the military was determined to protect the national sovereignty of Hong Kong and would help put down the intolerable unrest if requested. Despite the arrests and warnings from Beijing, the protesters march on.
Detention? I'm a regular. No shame, though. It gives me something to do. Jesse sat on the other side of the classroom, sulking. I remember my first time. It's kind of strange that he's here, though, you know? Feels like he's trying to claim my territory. Oh, Miss Choi arrives and lets Jesse out before me. I get let out 5 minutes later. I grab my backpack and sprint down the hallway, trying to catch up with him. Jesse, wait! I jump down the stairs, past the lockers, and smack straight into Jesse's mum, knocking her flying to the ground. Shit! This you? Offer my hand to help her up. She doesn't take it. She just gives me a death stare and walks away like I never existed. I'm not being dramatic, but she doesn't even know my name. She just calls me the Whiley, a commonly used term to describe somebody from the West. It is of her opinion that my Western values have caused an interference in Jessie's mind, so every time she sees me, I'm just Whiley. It directly translates to white ghost or foreign devil. I looked it up. Jessie, what is this? Kept after school, passing notes during class, you're becoming reckless. I promise you these protests will not end well. Honor our wishes or there will be consequences. Mrs. Fan stares at him, waiting to hear his apology. Well, he's not a mummy's boy, it's just he really values what his parents think of him. She's still waiting. He doesn't say anything. Jessie! This is usually my thing. I'm not mad about it. Oh, but his mum is. She continues to yell at him, but this time in Cantonese and then storms off. Jessie! Psst, where did that come from? What? Why don't you want to come to the protest with me? It's Hong Kong. It's the only home I've got. Drama queen. I'm already on home number 5. I'm fine. But look, if it means that much to you, I'll come to the protest. Saturday night, I'll be outside yours, promise. He smiles. I smile. It's mushy. I flip him off to break the mood, just as his mum turns around. Sick. I'm pretty sure she mouths the word guido at me. I don't care. I can be the foreign devil if she wants.
Beijing claims that violent gangs of protesters, unsupported by residents and provoked by foreign agents, are at the forefront of these protests now linked to rioting, a crime that carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison. Now branding the demonstrations as an act of terrorism, the military have released a promotional video with tanks and soldiers firing with rubber bullets and tear gas in an anti-riot drill.
Saturday night! It's humid and extremely hot, but I'm standing at the bottom of Jessie's hill waiting for him to sneak out. I've just raided my parents' biggest cabinet, swapped 3 Tsingtao beers and a bottle of soju, so now I'm buzzed. My best friend, we're very glad we just entered for the first time. It's been a while now. This mosquito will not leave me alone, and the longer I stand here, the more frizzy my hair seems to become. I'm listening out for any movement, but all I can hear are crickets and frogs croaking loudly in the drains. Maybe he chickened out. I wouldn't blame him. That Jessie's parents have this expectation that he's going to do great things. High school, uni, doctor. Parents told me I'm a floater. It's nearly 11. Could just go on without him, but then a bedroom light flicks on, and I can see the silhouette of a teenage boy sneaking out from his bedroom window. My teenage boy. Oi, you took your time. Yeah, sorry. Was busy stuffing my bed with pillows. Oh, right. Yeah, a classic sneak out method. Come on, let's go. Really, wait. Don't you ever feel guilty? Jessie, for what? That smoking a cigarette. He's got his entire belly out, I'm talking no top, hairy belly button and one smelly foot up on the wheel. I reach for my seatbelt. It breaks off in my hand. So I grab Jesse's arm instead as the driver puts his foot down hard on the gas. Looking out the window, I watch as our scenery changes from bamboo and beaches to skyscraper and suits in a matter of minutes. A concrete jungle. Another version of home. Fuck it. Bassy German boy! The driver stops, belches, spits out the window. I go to leave, but Millie, we're not there yet. We're still at the waterfront. Jesse, I know. It's a quick detour. One stop. I promise. Be cool. Danny? Danny! Spotted him! Not that he's hard to miss. He's fully tattooed man with a cobra going up his neck. Like most Hong Kong barmen, he wavers the drinking age. No fake ID death necessary. But his bar isn't much. It's more like a shack with a caved-in roof. There's lipstick stains around every glass and an old metal fan whirring in the corner, but I don't care. It's my favourite watering hole. As you make your approach, the bar goes silent as Danny comes round, not saying a word. With a bat in his hand and a vein throbbing in his temple, he takes one step forward, then yells, "Free shots!" and smashes the metal gong behind us. I love Danny. I'm telling you, he's the first person I shared a drink with, and he'll be the last, because drinking by yourself is sad. All right, trouble? What'll be? To 2 kamikazes, please. Make it strong. You're taking Jesse's booze virginity. Ow! Meet you outside. Stepping out, I get hit with the warm, salty breeze. Waves crashing on the rocks. Oi! I knew he'd like you. Look, we play our cards right, we can get an invite to a secret club. Top secret. I've never been, but with you, Millie. I don't want to drink. Jesse. Yes, you do. Millie, no, I don't. I want to be at the protest. Jesse, and we will. 2 kamikazes! Over here, Jesse. It's one drink. Please, don't embarrass me. Well, he's looking at me like he's trying to understand. So with one final plea and a pressurized glare, he takes the shot and downs it back. Whoa! Yes! Thank you! Oh, but Danny, we have to go. We're going to a protest. Really? Party girl like you? Well, shut up! It was his idea in the first place. Good for you, Jesse. It's important that we stick together on this. Too many people are scared. Can't let that happen. Can't stop because of fear. I don't know if you've heard, but they're removing some news articles in the press, stopping the facts getting out, getting heard. Did you know? Jesse says he knew. I didn't. It's true. That's why I'm going to create my own news outlet on the radio. Free press so the world can hear the truth. And just like that, I watch an alliance emerge. As Jesse leans forward, tells him he'd like to help. 2 people united in their sense of home. Danny's bar was supposed to be my place. Danny! Millie, down ever since China announced this extradition bill. Both of you go, but Jesse, if things get bad, look for the numbers 444. It's my safe haven. I've been telling people to hide out there. Jesse, come on. What? It's not like I want to leave Daniel. But if we got caught, if Jesse got caught, well, his mum would kill him. In the city, everything's happening. Each street shop's closed up at night. I mean, car horns are blasting and people are rushing to get through. The crowd is huge. Everywhere I look, there are banners for Hong Kong independence. Oh, there are kids here, younger than me. One of them's from our school. The rest are wearing masks. Jesse, look! The police are here. They're not normal uniform though, they're like something out of a futuristic war film. They're decked out in black with shields and helmets and batons, and if you can think of any other scary part of the uniform, they've got it. Well, we carry on as more people join us on the street. Out of the corner of my eye, I see green. Looking up, lasers. Green lasers. The protesters are aiming ahead. This is big. Bigger than me. Bigger than us. My legs are tired. Jesse forces us on. He grabs my hand, pulls us towards the front.
Police order you to stop using lasers to blind us. Leave now or be dispersed by force.
The officer with the megaphone reminds me of a dragon. His nostrils flaring every time he speaks. Jesse, doesn't he remind you? Dude, you're not listening. He's just started yelling. So has everyone else. Jesse, what's going on? He's yelling at the police. Yelling free Hong Kong. Then someone else starts yelling, but it's different to all the rest. It's a yell of someone in pain. Something's up, I don't like it. There's too many people now, people are beginning to push it. Jesse, I really think we should turn around. He's about to respond when I get pushed down. Smashing so hard to the ground it takes the breath out. A heavy shield crushes my arm underneath it. I can see him reaching for my hand, but he can't. Jesse! I'm here! He latches on. My teenage boy pulls me up to standing. Millie! Tanny's numbers! Let's find it! The form means death in Hong Kong, so people avoid them like the plague. They don't even include them on addresses. So I look for the numbers, but see nothing. There's just people running in different directions, yelling, and I can't recognize the thing. Millie, look! We spotted them. Small neon numbers glaring in the distance with an arrow pointing towards a lift. Jesse leads the way and pushes us inside. See the big deal? The big deal! This is my life, Millie. If I go, I lose Hong Kong. If I stay, I lose my parents. Right? No, I get that. Do you? Because at the moment, I feel like I'm on my own. I'm going back out there. With or without you. We stand there staring at each other. Neither one of us making a move. Maybe my mum was right. You should go home. And for the first time, he sees me for what I am. A distraction. I can see that same trio dancing. Heads low back, arms swaying, not a single care. Little eyes for the small one, his pupils the size of planets, his movements manic and giddy, and yet he sees me. He points at my hand, so I give it to him. It's pink. There's a smiling face in it. Now I wait. Not really sure for what, but I wait for something to happen. Well, the trio go back to dancing. Like they're locked into their own secret world. I wish I could. I wish I. I feel it. It's coming from the pits of my stomach and then slowly making its way up, waking every nerve in my body, and my hands feel weird. They feel soft, glowing. Oh, the world is breathing. Everything's pulsing. I think I can float. Everything in my life has been building to a moment. And I don't know if it's the pill or if it's just me, but I'm pretty sure this is it. I want this to last forever. Can you feel it? Heart sinking to the drum. Listen. Listen closely. We're moving as one. We're surrounded now. No turning back. We're on the cusp. It's coming. I can almost. Wait, what? Why are the lights off? Jessie! I can feel people running, but I can't see through rocks. Torches flashing in my face, and I see alarms, and the bats of the road shields surrounding me. Jessie! I push my way towards It's early. I'm back in my bed, the noxious sun's hitting me directly in the face. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I need water, but even that feels like effort. Where's my phone? Shit, where's Jessie? Jessie? Jessie! I drag myself towards the stairs, my body moving first, my mind second. Jessie! Oh. It's my parents. Suitcase is still in hand. Millie, you left the front door unlocked how many times? We said, look, we've had a hell of a journey. Protesters in the airport. My God. Look at the state of you. I'm still in Saturday's clothes. Covered in dirt with cuts on my knees and bruises forming. I remember the bus ride, the music, a pink smiley face looking up at me, and then, Millie, it's time for school. Monday, get dressed. Hurry.
Sit down, class. I'm Mr. Yu, your new teacher.
Did you see the news last night?
I heard Ho's brother was arrested. Everyone, that's enough.
I find my seat in class and sit, but nobody's here. There's like 6 people who turned up to class today. Where the fuck is everyone? Sir! Where's Miss Choi? He doesn't say anything. Freak. It's a simple question. He starts the class, but I'm just staring at the door waiting for Jessie to walk in. He's late. Everyone is. Are people sick?
The Hong Kong Education Bureau is conducting investigations into teachers linked to the riots, whose main aim has been to tear China apart. Celebration for Hong Kong police now hailed as heroes after rioters caused terrorist frenzy.
Class is over. I stride into the courtyard, but there's only a few people scattered about. British bitch Becca being one of them. Oi! Becca, where is everyone? She's looking at me like I've said something wrong. Was everyone else kept home? Feels oddly quiet. Like I'm being dropped off again on my first day. Looking out at the view of Hong Kong. Slabs of cement pulled up from the pavement. Smashed bottles in the street, graffiti on it. Every single wall. There's no protesters in the street this time, just police walking around in pairs. It's my mum. She needs me to come home. There's a police car parked in our drive. My parents stood in the doorframe staring. Millie, come inside. There's an officer waiting to speak with you. What's going on? My parents placed a hand on my back and motioned me inside. Is this about Danny? The officer is sat on our sofa. Without looking at me, he asks me for my Hong Kong ID number. I tell him I can't remember it. Last Saturday, you and your friend Jessie found the scene of the protest, is that correct? Yes or no? Oh, sorry, yes. Do you know what the protests are about? The extradition bill? Sorry, yes. On what side of the protest do you support? My father squeezes my shoulder. I'm sorry, I'm unsure what you mean. Would you say you were a bystander at the protest? Caught in the chaos? He starts asking me questions about Jessie. Yes, my best friend, of course. He starts starts asking me questions about Jesse's family. I'm not sure. We're not close. He asks me if Jesse ever got angry. No. Violent? Never. I can feel my parents' eyes on the back of my head. I don't remember. No, I wasn't drunk. Was Jesse? No. Drugs? Am I in trouble?
Last Saturday, Jesse Fan was seen attacking a police officer.
What? Who saw that? That can't be true. I was with him. Well, no. Not the whole time. The officer's looking right at me now. His mouth moves, but I don't catch the sound.
Jesse Fan has been arrested.
What?
De-escalation techniques were applied as a result of his aggressive actions. He will be questioned for unlawful assembly, sedition, and contempt against law enforcement.
No. We were dancing. We were having fun. The officer's leaving now. He's thanking me for my time. Wait, my parents are already showing him the door and shaking his hand. Stop, please, Jesse! Open up! When my parents backed out and the officer gone, I slipped out, smashed his door, belled his phone. I read all of our messages back twice, trying to find something I missed. Mosquitoes bite my ankles, but I don't care, I wait. But no one's home. Nothing. It's 11 p.m. now and I'm at Danny's bar. This place looks beyond recognition. Smashed in window, raided shelves. It's quiet. The old metal fan has come to a halt. Danny? I hear a noise coming from the back. Bent down, huddled over, he's speaking into a microphone.
We have had a stern warning from China saying that those who play with fire will perish by it. This is straight from the offices of Hong Kong and Macau. Listeners, I created this station as a way to eradicate the lies being deployed in our media. From listening to the reports out there, it is clear to me that getting the truth out is as important as ever. But regrettably, I have to announce that this station will be no more. I wish I could speak further. This won't be the end. Till next time.
Danny? Jesse hasn't come here, has he? It's just he wasn't at school today and I haven't seen him since the protest. I tried looking for him, but then the police came to my house, told me he had been arrested for attacking an officer. But Jesse wouldn't do that. I know that. And why would the police lie about it?
Millie, do you understand what's happening? This isn't just about the extradition bill anymore. This is a fight for democracy. They say we have free speech, but lock us up when we don't comply. They're rewriting the rules. Changing the map. This is what I was trying to stop.
Was.
On Saturday, the police got a tip-off about my station. They haven't got proof, but they don't need it. I could be facing up to 10 years imprisonment as an accessory to sedition and unlawful assembly. Millie, I'm in it for the long haul. But what happened to my bar was a threat. I'm being monitored.
Back through the city, I kick empty gas canisters between my feet. Only broken umbrellas and bamboo poles remain. Half hoping I Jessie and I's favourite bubble tea shop? It's shattered up. Just a car parked up in the street opposite. The shop is covered in these yellow sticky notes, each with words offering pro-democracy support people's lives, written down on pieces of paper. The culture of Hong Kong will die if everyone does nothing. My child's only crime is keeping his home alive. Say something, people will listen. Be water.
The city is shrouded in black terror as all parts of Hong Kong society call out for the rioters to stop. These radicals and thugs are seeking to topple the entire system through independence for the city. China urges for peace as Hong Kong.
Car door opens. Mrs. Fan. Hair matted, eyes bloodshot, wearing a cardigan 2 sizes too big. She's staring at the shop with her own post-it notes in hand. Without looking at me, she walks back to her car and opens the passenger door. We drive in silence, past boarded up shops and straight towards the city lights, colourless and frightened. They don't shine as bright as they used to. Under the bridge, the banners have gone, surveillance cameras take their place, cracks in the road, pain seeping its way through. Nothing to say. My trainers are squeaking. Mrs. Van walks ahead, her steps echoing the halls. Every time we turn a corner, I can feel the blood pumping around my body, rows and rows of overfilled beds, pungent, disinfected floors. I hear a patient's radio. My teenage boy. He's lying down, eyes closed, tubes snaking out of his mouth, equipment attached to his head and chest. Mrs. Fan motions to his chart, a glazed look in her eyes. Name, birth, admission, last report. Severe head trauma. Unresponsive on arrival. Patient remains in coma with no significant changes noted in the last 24 hours. Waiting medical clearance for official arrest on suspected assault. No. That's not right. That isn't right. I grab onto his hand, limp to the touch. His chart is wrong. The doctors have got it wrong. I try to remember the protest, the music, the dancing. Mrs. Fan, tell me what I'm looking at is a lie. Tell me that isn't Jessie lying there.
An appeal has been made to stop students' further involvement, with over a third of the arrests being children.
Wait, keep it on, please.
Police issuing a warning that no one is above the law, with society falling apart. Their actions could end up destroying their future.
No.
Violent gangs of protesters, rioters,
Don't,
cause
please,
terror,
alive.
their society falling apart.
Jessie wouldn't do that. I know him. He was just trying to run. He wanted his home. He wouldn't hurt anyone. Mrs. Van, you have to believe me. Mrs. Van, please, are you hearing me? I'm sorry.
so sorry. But please believe your son. I tried to warn him, but he refused to listen. I did everything a mother was supposed to do, but youth and naivety can get in the way, and history has a habit of repeating. I will always believe my son. 16 years ago, I opposed Article 23, went to the rallies just like him, but I knew they'd come back harder, merciless. This is bigger than you. You see what happens when you push back? I hope you've enjoyed Hong Kong. I hope you've enjoyed my son. It's the police. They said that they were back to ask me some more questions. You shouldn't be here. Your parents will be wondering where you've been. It's best you went home, Millie. It's 2:45 on a Friday. Class has gone online. And I have 15 minutes left till this bullshit is done. 15 minutes left till I can go back to the sterile room of endless fluorescent lights to visit my teenage boy. To hold his hand and gaze out of the window. We listen to the news that still plays. Leaderless protests, minority dissent, acts of terror. None of it true. But there's nothing else to listen to. Danny's radio still comes on now and then. And I try to support him, sharing people's lives, but remaining anonymous. And when I'm here, I sit with Mrs. Fan and she tells me stories about Jessie. I listen. Sometimes we don't speak. We just sit and watch the city move, watch its new routine. Watch where the vacant sky meets the South China Sea. Prayed that it was me rather than you. I climbed the 268 steps to the Big Buddha to pray for you. I wish you saw the view. You could see the monkeys from up there. I think you'd actually like them. But we'll go when you're ready. We have 5 demands now, a fight for democracy, that's what they're calling it. Danny says it's a fear for the future. You can feel it in the air and simmering discontent bubbling in the sea. I'm listening to it. It's not enough, but it's a start. I will you to open your eyes, to smile at me. Come on, Jessie. Just one more smile. Can you feel it? Heart sinking to the drum. young, we're surrounded now. No turning back. We're on the cusp.